Hi guys, it's Renee, Presley 5 VSG Journey. I have been a little technically challenged trying to get this video done. I know it's been a while. Yeah, I went to get my camera, the battery was dead, charged the battery, had no memory because the card wasn't in, whatever. So anyway, here I am. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy August 31st, 2015. Shut up, dog. That's my dog barking, by the way, sorry. At Tufts New England Medical Center in Boston, Mass. With Dr. Sujani Shah. My pre-op high was 329 pounds. My date of surgery was 311.7. The last time I came to you a couple of weeks ago, I was right at that 230, 229, where I have been since my birthday, before my birthday, which was in early March. And I finally did get down to 229. I hit my 100 pounds from my high. And for the last week or two, I've been bouncing between 226, 227. So I have officially gone beyond my quote-unquote stall. But the more I thought about it, I think that I was at a set point. Most of my adult life, when I wasn't like on a diet or, actively losing weight, my body kind of lived in that 220 to 235 range, and that's where it was comfortable. So when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, that's where you are. That's your body's going, yeah, we know this place. This is a good, like, let's stop here. So Rach, I think that's probably what's going on with you. Sometimes an extended stall is your body saying, okay, we're good. So what I did was I've been trying to be good about, I don't do ultra low carb. I've been trying to do that my carbs are coming from dairy, are coming from fruit, vegetables, trying not to do like carbs. And I've been good about my protein. Water, not so good. I've been drinking lots of coffee because I'm tired. So water has been great. The other thing I did was I finally got my butt up and moving. Today I just went for a run. Yes, a run. Today I am on day 2 of week 2 of the C2 5K app. The last time I tried that, I was about 50 pounds heavier, and the very first run, blew out my knee. So I probably shouldn't have started this, considering my health insurance is lapsed for like another 30 days because of the new job. So I have been running. There's a closed road down the street from me that's paved. It's fairly flat. It's private. Nobody can see me running. And I take the dog with me, which is like taking a toddler to the beach. We go stop and poop and pee and all that stuff. But it's been going well, and I feel like I'm an idiot because I feel like I finally realized that running like distance, not a sprint, like zombies are coming, is like the motions at your knees and ankles, and like your upper body should be tight, your core should be engaged, and like your hips should be level. Because I was never a runner, because I'm a mouth breather, which if anybody has any tips about how to not be a mouth breather, if I get time I want to look up, I guess there's running videos on YouTube, who knew? Because I feel like I need help with that. Like if I had my breath, I feel like my body could do more if my lungs could do more. But it's been good, and so like you run for 60 seconds, you walk for 60 seconds, or whatever, and they work you up. So I feel like it's going well, and I come home, I feel like I've gotten a good workout. I have hit my 10,000 steps multiple times over the last couple of weeks, which used to be very rare that I hit 10,000 steps because I have pretty much a desk job. So that's pat on the back for that. And then the other thing is one of my girlfriends came over the other night, and there's an inflatable 5K in a couple of months in like July, August. And so my goal is to participate in that, which should be fun and a good 5K to start with, because you run, do an obstacle, whatever. So that's one of my goals. My other goal is that my two sisters, who live out in Chicagoland, Jen and Dave, one's in Wrigleyville and one's in Lake Zurich. they have taken to running together, and they just did a 10K. So again, I haven't really told them about my weight loss surgery. They know I yo-yo and they know that I've lost weight, but we haven't had the conversation. So the next time I see them, I would like to surprise them and do like a 5K, the three of us. So that's another goal. So probably this fall will be the next time that the three of us will be together. And if I get out their way to visit, Jen and Dave, I'll be looking you up. Anybody else that's out in Chicago? I think Brett, you're in the greater Chicagoland area too. So yeah, so those are some of my goals. Let's see. Other stats. So back to weights. So now I've lost over 100 pounds from my pre-op high, 85 since surgery. Monday is like my 8-month anniversary, but this is week like 32, 33. I don't know anymore. The other significant thing is that my BMI when I started, I'm 5'8". Sorry, Katie. My BMI when I started was 50, morbidly obese. And now my BMI is 34.4, which is obese class 1. So I think somebody was saying, who was it? I don't remember. It was one of you wise folks on YouTube was saying, I'll always be an obese person. I'll always battle with obesity. And you're right. Even if the scale doesn't say I'm obese, I still have that kid mentality, and I will always battle with that. But luckily I have this tool to help me. So I will try and insert, I did do like a skin flick kind of thing. I'll try and insert that here. Little update on the farm. The baby chicks are going to be 3 weeks old on Saturday. Oh yeah, today's Wednesday. So I'll try and insert a video of the babies here or a picture. We got the garden mostly done and planted, so that's exciting. My peach tree has blossoms, so I will probably have peaches this year. We got apples and pears planted, so that'll be a couple of years. Last year I started a perennial bed with asparagus and rhubarb and strawberries, and those are all doing great. And I moved my tomato seedlings from inside to outside. Those transition hasn't been great, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, and the weather's been great on Cape Cod. It was rainy yesterday, but today it was 50, sunny, and I think it's going to be similar next couple of days. Other things I wanted to mention was, if you guys haven't seen this week's Naked Truth, hysterical, with Lauren Losing and Lindsay Flygirl and Jen Bleacher talking about sex and relationships pre-op, post-op, intra-op, hysterical. And I could relate to a lot of what Lauren was saying, because I've yo-yoed so much. I've dated fat, I've dated thin, I did a lot of my dating online. I happened to meet my husband in person, go figure, when I was sort of at my bigger end, and then we got bigger together. So he's never really seen me the size I am now. I'm smaller than I ever was. And she was talking about how she was confident in her body and her sexuality when she was bigger, because it was like, oh, well, you can see what you're getting. And I totally get that. I mean, we all use a good push-up bra and, some Spanx here and there. And I feel like so far my boobs are okay. I've always had big boobs. They go a little bit bigger and then not so big, but they're still big. I was a 46G when I started this. And right now I'm probably a 38, 40 double D. So it's still big. And my boobs have never been perky, and my nipples have never pointed straight out. They've always pointed south, so they're not bad. I am starting to see the puckering under the arm, and the belly is, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I know Katie, VSG for the Real Me, was talking about her stomach bothering her. Mine's always sort of been poochy. I feel like it's not sticking out as much, and I'm not as self-conscious about it when I'm covering it, because let's face it, I will always, even if I had a six-pack and I have plastics, I will still be conscious of that area. So I feel like it's not bad. And the other thing that's freaking me out is the last couple of weeks, I feel like I can feel like all my muscles and tendons and bones, like in my hips and like quads and stuff, which is awesome. And I feel like the upper thigh is starting to get a little loose skin, but whatever, I'm fine with that. Like I said, I wouldn't change this process. I'm so happy I did it. And I was thinking about it today. Sorry, this is such a random rambling. I never go this long. I'm at like 10 minutes, which is really long for me. I was thinking about it, and um, like I used to. I don't know if I've talked about this or not. I can't remember, but I used to feel like having surgery meant I had failed because I couldn't do it myself. Because I had lost significant amounts of weight, 7,500 pounds by myself. I could never keep it off. But I felt like having surgery was a failure, instead of like the first step towards success. Um, and I was thinking how stupid that was, and like that's part of the stigma of why people don't talk about it. It's like, well, I had to have surgery, you know. Um, the same with plastics. Like, again, it's gonna improve your health, your self-esteem, your overall well-being. Do it. It's not failure. It's battle scars. So yeah. So anyway, I'm done rambling. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I wanted to comment on. I've been behind on videos. I went up to Boston last weekend to visit some of my college friends who I've known since we were 17, 18, and again, I've yo-yoed up and down. And one of them is a fairly new mom. She's got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And she was like, oh my God, my belly, it's never been the same, and I'm so fat, and where are my maternity jeans? And I was like, dude, I just had surgery, and I've lost 100 pounds. And she's like, really? So they didn't really know, because they've seen me at kind of every size from, 160 pounds to 300 pounds. So, so I think she felt better about herself, and I was glad that she did, because, I felt good. So that was good to see them, but I've been like nonstop since, so I haven't sat still much. So I've been behind on videos. Last night I caught up on some. I finally saw Naked Truth. Caught up on everybody. I'm trying to think. Caitlin, loving the sexy voice. I feel a little tickled myself. I always sound like a man, so I think you sound great. And I gotta get to, I think there's a GNC on the Cape. I need to get more bars. I gotta get off Amazon. It's an addiction. Talking about transfer addictions. But there really is no place to shop on Cape Cod. So anyway, so that's the scoop. I also want to say, I know that there are several of us in the Massachusetts area, New Hampshire, whatever. And like I said, I live on Cape Cod. So if people are planning to come down to the Cape this summer, would love to plan a meetup. I'm such a townie now. Once you go over the bridge, it's like you don't want to go back over. So I would love to come meet and hang out with Caitlin and Lauren Losing, and but now that it's on season, I don't leave the Cape. So if you're here, call me. We'll go grab a drink at Cat and Bacchus, or hit the beach. Yeah, hit the beach. I don't know about the bikinis, but we'll hit the beach. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well, and sorry for the long rambling video, and I will try and get another one up before 2 weeks has gone by. So love to you all, take care, and talk to you soon. Bye.